Hi everybody, I'm Christy, and we are going to make a wonderful, fun countdown to Santa Claus craft today. So I'm really happy that you all are tuning in, and I hope that you enjoy making this because it's super easy and super fun, and you really don't need a whole lot of stuff. So, what do you need? Some markers, art color crayons, pencils, whatever. Some possible wrapping paper if you'd like to use wrapping paper, some tacky glue, yarn or string, whatever you have, some items that you're going to put in your little tubes that I'm going to show you how to make, and maybe it's just some random other things if you want to do certain sorts of designs, like maybe some little pom-poms, maybe some pipe cleaners, and you're going to need some toilet paper rolls, or you can use paper towel rolls that you've cut to the appropriate size. However, you can also buy what are called pillow boxes, and they're essentially pre-made little boxes that are already done. So if you want to buy those, you can buy those. They're not very expensive, but you can also make your own. So first thing, let me show you how to make these. So you're going to just flatten out your toilet paper roll, and you're going to score it. If you have an X-Acto knife, that works the best, but you can use a pair of scissors, and you're just going to make kind of like a half moon shape on all the sides. And then it's going to be easier that way to fold into the little pillow box shape. Okay, so then once you do that, once you score it, you're going to be able to fold it in on itself really easily. And if you have any of these straggly ends, you can just snip them off. And at some point along the project, if you want to glue the bottom of these little pillow boxes down, you can. So let me show you on this side one more time. Using an X-Acto knife, you have a little bit more control over this process right here, but I know not everybody has an X-Acto knife. So scissors work just as easily, you just have to be a little more steady. Okay, so you see it folds in on itself really nicely. Okay, so that's the first step. So a countdown to Santa Claus calendar, you're going to need 24 of these, or 24 pre-made pillow boxes. So what I did, what I found really just the most efficient and easiest, was to score and make the shapes all at once, get it all done, and then go back and do your designs. So I just kind of did a hodgepodge of designs here. I did a Christmas tree, I did some holly berries and holly leaves, I did a stocking and an ornament, I used some string just to make a design, and a cute little candy cane. So again, it could not be simpler. Or, so what I have, the little scraps of wrapping paper here, I think it would be pretty cute just to do an assortment of little wrapped packages that you can use on your countdown board. Cute wrapping paper, use your leftover wrapping paper from last year, and that will work just as well. Okay, so you've got your thing squashed, you've got it already pre-scored to enclose it, so now couldn't be easier. You're just going to design your shapes or your pictures. I just happen to think it would be cool, the examples that I've seen, just doing some hand-drawn Christmassy sorts of designs. So you can do that one. You could do a round ornament. And I mean, you can see really how simple this is. You could use stickers though, if you had some stickers that you wanted to use. You could glue other sorts of things on. the tops of these if you wanted to do that. So then we'll just do some holly leaves. And then once you get them all done in the shapes that you want, you'll number these. So you're going to do 1 through 24. So I'll do one more example here. With the string, this is real fine string, but I think it would be kind of fun to use some yarn. So you just kind of easily wrap it around and cut it. And then you'll use your tacky glue or your hot glue gun if you have a hot glue gun, and just glue it down. And my glue never wants to come out of my glue bottle. So that's okay because I have a hot glue gun plugged in and ready to go. So you just glue it down. And obviously I haven't smashed this one, so it's sticking out a little bit. Okay, so the next part of this, like I said, is to number them. So you'll just take your marker, whatever it is, so that you know what day of the calendar you're going to open each little box. Now, I've seen this done where people randomly place the numbers or the days of the week. I personally like them best in chronological order, so that's how I would do this. And we'll glue down our little bow here. So when you are getting ready to glue these down, you're going to want to fill them first and make sure that you've enclosed them so that you have a nice, evenly spaced and distributed boxes on your board. So you're going to take your little boxes and you're going to fill them with whatever you want to fill them with. So that slipped right out of there. So you can put candy in, and again, this might be the time where you want to glue the bottom down so that your stuff inside doesn't fall out the bottom. If you buy the pre-made pillow boxes, they stay closed a little bit better, but gluing them shut works just as well. So whatever you think that you might want to put in your little countdown boxes, you can put little stickers, whatever you think your kiddos are going to like. You could do all candy. If you don't want your kids to have much candy, you could certainly just do fun little trinkets like this. I think it'd be kind of fun if you are an artist to draw little mini pictures that your kiddo could open each day of the month and get a handmade little picture or a handmade little written note. That would be kind of lovely. So once you've filled them all and you've closed them and you've kind of arranged them the way that you want, and I like to have 6 on each row, you're going to glue them down. So I haven't scored these yet, but as you can see, so they're not closed, but you're going to want to close them so that you know how much room to make there. And then you would do the same in the next 2 rows. So you can attach them lots of different ways. I saw an example on the internet where somebody Velcroed them. I think that would work. You could easily pull them off, and then you could probably use this again next year. But most people don't have Velcro, so I'm just going to glue them down. Now, you could do 2 things. Once you glue them down and you get ready to use this, you could open the bottom and pull whatever is inside out, or what you're probably going to do is just pull off the box. Okay, now you could re-glue it so that it still looks pretty once you take the little toy or piece of candy out or whatever you're going to put in there. Um, if you don't want to use super strong hot glue, you can glue it to something that maybe when you pull it up, it won't rip the paper. So what did I glue all of these down? This was just the bottom of a box that I cut and wrapped it in a piece of wrapping paper. You can also buy a piece of poster board or a foam core board and use that as well. And really, I mean, I think you could make this in a way that you could use it year after year, or you can simply make it maybe just to use that one year and then throw it away when you're done. So I hope you like this. There are tons of examples of these countdown calendars on the internet. So get inspired, find one you like, and I hope that you have fun making it. So have a great, wonderful rest of your day and week, and be safe and healthy out there. And we'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye.